No. One moment. At the beginning of all these videos, I'm trying to like put up, what is it called? Like Twitter and Facebook posts to tell people, hey, I'm live, because I don't have a schedule. I kind of just go live when I feel like it or have the time or whatever. So just kind of putting it out. Okay, let's just see how that goes. One moment. Okay, I think I double posted it on Twitter. Let me go check that. Twitter. And delete this first tweet or something. There we go. Delete. I don't know how I can change that. Strange. Oh, I think there's like double posting there. Yeah. I need to learn a little bit more. Okay. Alright, there we go. Let's see. There are 3 people watching. Let me move this so that I know how to speak to the dot. Speak to that dot. And hello, all 3 people. Yay, Kevin's back. Kevin is watching from Kapolei. It seems as though Kevin is able to join no matter what time I do this. Makes me wonder what Kevin does. Maybe just always at a computer, or always able to. Or maybe it's just the timing is right. Watching from my gym at Ko'olani. Oh, so he's not in Kapolei. It's at Ko'olani. Oh. Which is Honolulu. Shouldn't you be working out? You shouldn't be watching a live. My stream health says it's yellow. Maybe my Wi-Fi is a little weak right now. I don't know. I'm watching from the Island Club. Shouldn't you be working out? I've been to the Island Club before. I used to be a member. I used to go there and take showers because like then I wouldn't have to worry about washing my towel. I just use their towel. I think, right? They have towels there, right? And then they had like a sauna and a steam. There's 3 people watching and only 1 person talking to me, so I have 2 ghosts watching. Today's topic is the bomb box. I hope it doesn't get flagged because I use the word bomb. My other video got flagged, and I think it's because I read one person's screen name. I don't know why. I don't really care. But there are 3 people watching. Only Kevin talking to me. And I don't know. Do I start now or do I wait till this stream health turns back to green? Because it says viewers may be experiencing minor issues. I don't know how to like fix that. The moon and the stars. Oh, I don't have you down here. The moon and the stars, I need to write down where you are watching from. The moon, the stars. Where are you watching from? So I can put it down in my book. Yeah, that's today's topic. What's a bomb box? And I will go over that today. All right. Singapore? I've been to Singapore. I've been to Singapore. There, what is it called? The Merlion, right? I don't even know if I've been to Singapore is an accurate statement because I was there for all of like 1 day, 2 days. Why is my, oh, there we go. My live stream health is now green. It fixed itself. All right, hold on. When did I go to Singapore? Was it that long ago already? Must have been like 4 years ago. Hold on. I want to pull up the picture. Yeah, never mind. Okay, bomb box. Let's. Any questions before we start? Because I want to look for this picture. I can answer questions while I look for the picture. Questions about like things that I covered before that you are wondering about, need answers to. Ooh, I think I'm getting closer to this. Wow, I guess it's been that long. Didn't realize how long ago. Wow. 2013? 14? Huh. 13. Wow. You know, it's like flashbacks. I'll come to it. Anyways, all right. Let's get going because nobody's asking questions. Wait, I think I'm almost there. Never mind. I think there was a better way to search for this. How do you do search on Instagram? Is that even a possibility? Like you search your own timeline? Like, because I'm pretty sure I put like, you know. All right, never mind. It's not on my Instagram. I did all that searching for nothing. All right, bomb box. A bomb box is a way to get rid of energy, negative energy. And what you do is you imagine a big box about 2 meters in front of you. Again, you do all of this work after you ground and center yourself. And the moon and the star says I'm on a lunch break now, so I can only watch for like half an hour. That's okay. I'm probably gonna repeat myself over and over as people come in and out of the live stream. So the bomb box is like a huge box, and you can use that box to get rid of negative energy. And in order to do that, of course, first you need to ground and center yourself. Grounding yourself, I keep saying that I would do a live stream on it, but I haven't. In a nutshell, you're connecting a cord from your tailbone down to the center of the earth, and you're going to attach it to the center of the earth. You flush out things that we call negative down to the center of the earth, and it comes back to us neutral. Centering is to put like all your focus in the middle part of your brain and allow yourself to feel that you control everything that's happening from the center of your brain. So after you ground and center, then you can move on to imagining this big box. And it's a way to get rid of negative energies and feelings and things that we label as negative feelings. For example, like worry or hate or anger or whatnot. So in order to get rid of negative feelings, you have to give the feeling a shape and a color. So if you, from here, like say you're feeling worry, like, oh, I'm worried if I, whatever, might not pass the test, or I'm worried if I might not get the job or the job promotion or whatever. What you do is the feeling that's in here, you're going to give it a size and a shape and a color. So, for example, you're like, oh, it's like prickly and red, and it's about this size. Or you can feel like, oh, there's just like, I have hate towards this person. That feeling of hate is like black and mucky and sticky or whatever. By giving the feeling a size and a shape and a color, it is easier for ourselves to release it, to, what is it called? Visualize it and to deal with it. So Takashi is from Shizuoka, Japan. Hello, welcome. David Gaynor says, I feel like there's a satanic spirit on my house. David, I think this is the first time you're joining, so I'm going to take notes. I've been taking notes on who's been joining me. So David, where in the world are you tuning in from today? I like to kind of take notes on like where everybody's coming from, just so that yeah. So Kevin says, could it be a person instead of a shape? Yes, correct. So if you, Ireland, wow. I've never been to Ireland. The closest I've been is probably the UK. Anyways, Kevin is asking if it could be a person, and the answer is yes. My teacher says yes. And again, all this information that I'm telling you right now, today, and all of my other live sessions are all things that I've learned from my teacher. I paid $3,000 for a 3-month long workshop, and also I've attended numerous other workshops, and so you are getting this information for free. If you want to figure out where the source is, I'll give you the link to my teacher. However, the website's all in Japanese. So hello, Ricky from Honolulu. Thank you, Ricky, for always supporting my watch time on YouTube. Anyways, so let me go back to this. So there's a box. You visualize a box. After you ground and center, you visualize a box. You give the negative feelings that you have a shape, a color, a size. Sometimes it's red or black or blue, or sometimes it's pokey. Sometimes it's like, I don't know, like this size or that size. And if by giving it a size, it's easier to release it and to visualize it. And what you do is you grab it from the body, or if it's a person, you just visualize that person. Put that into the box, right? So it's like 2 meters in front of you, which to me is like, I don't know what 2 meters is, because that's not that's not the, what is it called, unit of measurement I use, but I'm just assuming it's like over there. You toss it in. If there's a person that you hate, you toss that person in there. Or worry in there, anger in there, whatever shape or size, and you toss it in there. And then you close the top. I'm just reading the notes I took. You close the top, and then you put a dynamite under the box. And then you touch like one of the bits and pieces, and you tell it to like get away from your energy, and that the worry energy will go away and return to where it needs to go. So, and then you breathe in, and then you breathe out. And it says, the energy that returns to you, the golden light that shines over you, breathe in air and goes into you. The energy inside changes to positive. Okay, I don't know what I wrote there as my notes, but basically, give it a shape so it's easy to handle and easy to get rid of. And you can just imagine it. And you can, oh yeah, that's so funny. I remember this. I took notes on here. It's like, you can even like give like fat. Like, say you want to get rid of fat in your body, right? Like, you can give fat like a shape and a size. Maybe it's like pink or white or whatever fat color is. You decide. And it's like this shape, right? And you just toss it into the bomb box and set the dynamite off and blow it up. And you can do the person, you can do feelings for them, and then you say that energy returned to them. yeah, I think, oops, that's the bomb box. And it's a way to help get rid of negative energies. The moon, the star says ground and center, like meditating posture. Okay, so yes, meditating posture as in like sitting in a chair or sitting on the floor, but I typically first ground and center when I'm like just waking up. When I just waking up, I'm in bed and I imagine my tailbone connecting to the center of the earth, and I ground that way, and then I center myself up here. So that's, and then my teacher said that you can ground and center like anytime. Like you can be on a train or in a bus and you're like just holding on to the thing and you're trying to like, you know, get your balance, or you're just kind of la-di-daing through life. Then you can shoot that cord down to the center of the earth and ground. That's also an option. So it's not like you have to be like sitting in a chair and be like, okay, I'm gonna ground myself right now. Like after you get the hang of grounding, it becomes like fast. After you get the hang of centering, it happens fast, and it's not something where you're like, okay, I'm gonna take like 2 minutes right now to ground myself, and then you like go through the whole process. Once you're able to do it, it comes easier and faster, and you don't need to use so much time to ground and center. So, what sort of things would you put in the bomb box? I thought it was pretty funny that you can like toss in a whole person in there, set them on fire and blow them up into pieces. Yeah. And it was kind of funny that you can put like your fat in the bomb box too. So it's like, okay, I don't like this over here. Let's like give it a shape and a size and a color and toss it in and cover it. Set it on fire and watch it explode into many different pieces, and tell all the pieces to go back where it belongs and to not come back to you. Thanks, okay, bye, kind of a thing. I thought that was cool. Any questions about the bomb box or any other thing I covered previously in my other live? Or questions that you might have that are related, and if I can't answer it, I'll tell you I don't know, and we can go search for the answer together. Okay. Kevin says, have you tried using the bomb box? Yes, I've when I first heard about the bomb box, I kind of used it frequently, and I first learned about it in October last year, and it's been a while since then. November. It's been a while since November, so I totally forgot about it, so I want to use it again. And yeah, it's just another tool, another process to get rid of negative energy. The idea of bomb box sounds violent. I hope it isn't related to feelings of anger. Oh, Asa, I don't know if you're just joining, but it is a way to get rid of negative energy. It's a way to give negative feelings such as anger a size and a shape and a color, and you toss it into the imaginary box that's about 2 meters in front of you, close it, set it off, boom, into many different pieces, and you just go ding and tell it to go away and return to where it came from and not come back to you. That's the gist of it. So of course, always ground and center before you do these activities. I guess that's what you call it. Always ground and center before you do the activities. So like you can be actually talking to somebody. My sensei was saying like you can be actually talking to somebody, and if that person's like really pissing you off, you can just imagine putting them in the bomb box and setting them on fire and bursting them into a zillion pieces. He says that's totally fine. He's done it before. And I was like, oh, okay. He's done it before or something. Like, I don't know. Like, yeah, you can totally do that. That's fine. So, I don't know. What would you put in the box? The Moon and the Star says, I usually like hide and push aside all the negative feelings and ignore them. That is not what my teacher would recommend. My teacher would recommend to get it out of your system, not hide it and push away, because it's still a part of you. So what he recommends is getting it out and away from you. So get those negative feelings out, give it a size and a shape, put it in the bomb box, and explode it. And another activity we did this past weekend was like literally like saying like this feeling of whatever disappointment that I have, and how big is it? He's like, is it big as 2 Earth size? Then it's like as big as 2 Earth size. You gotta visualize it. And then how heavy is it? Is like 5 trillion megaton, 5,000 million trillion megaton weight. And then what color is it and whatnot. And then taking all that, because it's a lot, and then putting it into this octahedron shape and sending it back to the source energy so that it returns back to you neutral. I've been doing that the past few days, and it's another visualization exercise or activity that you can do. So I really think that my teacher would say, don't push it aside and don't ignore them, but to like get it out and make it neutral, or get it out and make it go back to where it came from and not return to you, as opposed to like still keeping it within you, if that makes sense. I just had this conversation with one of my friends. She was like, yeah, I sometimes just like ignore it. Like if someone were to cut me off on the street, I'd be like, yeah, I see what you did. And like she's angry, but she's like trying to change her response to that. But it's kind of like a band-aid. Like you're not really releasing the anger feeling. You still have the anger feeling, you're just changing the way you respond to it. So instead of that, it's better to just push it out. Any questions? I hope that was helpful. I should use the ball box more often. Right now, I've been trying to release all this negative energy, and it's like, it's gross. Sometimes, like, okay, so like the other day, I was trying to get rid of negative energy, and you know how like I was visualizing like it was like a black string, and I was like trying to pull it out of me, and it was never ending. It was like, oh my goodness, where's all this string coming from? And I was like, oh my god, get it out, get it out, get it out, get it out. And I was like, oh, felt like that, and I was like trying to get all of that. Another one was like puff clouds. They were like black puff clouds, and every time I was like visualizing it, like more black puff clouds came out, and I was like, more? Like more? Like seriously more? And I was like, how much is there in me? Get away. I don't need that. So maybe if I can like do all of that and use the bomb box at the same time, it'll expedite the process. Yeah, but anyways, in the chat, which now I know is over here, go ahead and put down like negative feelings that you are trying to get rid of, and what color or shape or size that you are visualizing. Kevin says, you can see how much there is. Like, I visualize it. Like, I'm pulling out like this black string from like my body, and it's like, oh my goodness, where's the end? Where's the end? Where's the end? Oh my gosh, it's still there. And like kind of like that. Like it's all like a visualization process of feeling how much negative energy is in you. Negative energy is what we humans label negative. So that's like anger, hate, jealousy, disappointment, sadness, loneliness, worry, all of those. Typically what we would label as negative is things that we need to just let go. Just let go. My teacher is telling me I need to work on letting go of expectations. And that's huge. I didn't even know expectations was a negative thing to have. Like, not expectations. Well, expectations that other people will understand where I'm coming from. Okay, that's more specific. That's what it was. Not expectations, period. Expectations that people will understand where I'm coming from. Yeah. I was like, that's hard. That's kind of hard. Everybody's shy in the chat. They're not sharing with me what they're trying to get rid of. I'm trying to get rid of worry. Getting rid of anger. Getting rid of self-doubt. All of that. Getting rid of worrying about what other people think about me. That's huge. Asa says, what do I worry about? I worry about, like, the future, I guess. Like, if I am able to support myself and I get older, I guess I worry about, what if I, like, never marry and I never have kids and all my like, I have a brother and a sister and a niece. But what if, like, I'm just by myself and then, you know, my parents are all gone and then what? Like, I don't know. Will I be able to, like, self-sustain myself? And or I worry about, I don't know, like, work. What job do I do? What work do I do? Stuff like that, I guess. But then there was this really, really good, okay, I want to share with you something. And I posted it on my Facebook because I thought it was really cool. But ever since I posted that, I'm trying to, like, worry less. So on my Facebook, I posted this. I don't know if you can see it. It says, what does it? Oh, it says, do you have a, let me see if I can, like, do you have a problem in life? Yes. Can you do something about it? Yes. Then why worry? Do you have a problem in life? Yes. Can you do something about it? No. Then why worry? Do you have a problem in life? No. Then why worry? I was like, oh, okay. So, like, bottom line, don't need to be worrying is what I think I need to learn. Here, is that better? Yeah, there we go. Now you can read it. Do you have a problem in life? Yes. Can you do something about it? Yes. Then why worry? Do you have a problem in life? Yes. Can you do something about it? No. Then why worry? Do you have a problem in life? No. Then why worry? Ah. I was like, okay, I needed that message. Okay. iPod says, iPod from Canada. See, I have my notes here now. Okay, iPod from Canada says, I like to smoke cannabis when I'm alone and having a bad day. It doesn't make the negativity goes away, but it makes me think more rationally. All right, so I do not have an opinion about cannabis. Is that what it's the same thing as marijuana, right? Like, I really don't know because I don't do any of this. But I think I told this to you. Maybe, I'm not sure. I told this to somebody because somebody in the audience at the workshop was like, when I'm trying to connect with the guide spirits and angels, when I'm high, like, is that one way to, like, connect to the guide spirits and angels? And my teacher said, no, that's a hallucination and imagination. So if you're a high and you're thinking that you're connecting with them, it's not actually a connection. There's a thought for you. I don't know, because I've never ever been high, so I can't tell you how it is, but that is what my teacher said. Asa, can I follow you on Facebook? I have a Facebook fan page. It's like facebook.com/StarletShay, I think that's what it is. And I reserve my personal Facebook for my friends that I see on a daily basis and stuff. Like my friends, I guess they say like in real life or whatever they call it. Like friends that I've actually met. And Abel Rosario. Rosario, I know this is not your first time, but I don't have you in my book, so if you can tell me where you are watching from, I can add you to my book of where everybody is watching from. Abel Rosario, where are you watching from? All right. That is my method of thinking. I learned it from The Lion King. Yokosuka. Yokosuka. I have a friend in Yokosuka. We've met in the past. Rosario, are you the Rosario from Peaceful? That's the only Rosario I know, if that's your name. Abel? Okay, I don't even know how to say the first part, so I'm only going to say the second part. Anyways, thank you, Kevin. You are my friends. You are my friends because you hang out with me on my live. Yes. Any questions about the bomb box, getting rid of energy? Oh, so another way to get rid of negative energy, my teacher said right now, there's a bunch of purple light energy coming down on Earth right now. So it's very wise to use that energy to cleanse as well. So, you know, as you're walking and you're like kind of feel a little bit not in a positive mood, you can use the purple rain, the purple showers to cleanse your feelings out. Okay, someone is talking to me on Twitter. Oh, that's Ricky. Thank you. Asa says, I want to put laziness in the bomb box. Sometimes I need to get motivated. Yes, go ahead, give laziness a size and a shape, put it in the bomb box, explode that. And to me, I think you've overcome a very huge part of it. You're not overly lazy that you don't want to come watch my live. You must have some sort of like motivation to be like, hey, let's click and watch StarletShay on Oahu. Talk about some like woo. Okay, I'm not drunk. I didn't drink yet today, so no, this is not what is it called? This is not drunk Shay talking. The last two lives I had drinks before I did the live, which is probably not the best idea, but I still wanted to communicate with you guys, so I came on. Any questions? Do I have questions for you guys? Let me think. Do I have questions for you? Oh! No, but it doesn't have to be a question. It could be something that you want to share. For example, like, I got the golden opportunity card. I guess I'm gonna, like, cover this part with my fingers because I don't want, like, YouTube to flag it. But this is the card I pulled today, and It says golden opportunity. It says important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. I'm like, what golden opportunity is this? And when the golden opportunity comes knocking on my door, is he going to tell me it's the golden one and not like just any old one? Yes, Asa, I'm in a fun mood today. Like, you know, because they say, oh, opportunity knocks on your door, right? Or whatever. Like, and then you're supposed to like open it up and like walk through. But like, what if it's not the golden one? Then what? You know, when it goes knock, 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 like, is it going to be like, hey, I'm the golden opportunity, open me, come this way, come hither? I don't know. But that's the card I picked today. And so I'm kind of excited because there's a golden opportunity for me. I just don't know what it is. That is today. Anybody joining in now who wants to know about the bomb box, I can tell you. Or if you're just hanging out with me today. It's like 5:50. Did I eat a snack today? I forgot about snack time. I like to eat at snack time. Alright, it's 5:50 p.m. in Hawaii. What should I make or eat for dinner? Is my question to you. Since you're still hanging out. There's 5 of you watching me just kind of talk to my computer screen. So if you're still watching and you're hanging out with me, you can tell me what would you like. I mean, what should I eat? I don't know. I've yet to decide, like, oh, do I go to the store and, like, go cook something or just, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. What do I feel like eating? I felt like eating like tacos, but it's not Tuesday, so I was like, I can't have tacos on a Wednesday. Kevin says lao lao. Yeah, I love lao lao. No, let me take that back. I love luau leaves. And so when there's lao lao, I like to eat the leaves on the outside. But I don't eat meat. So basically, if I want a lao lao, I have to make it myself. Which means I need to go find tea leaves and go borrow it from someone's neighborhood or like backyard because I don't have a yard with tea leaf in it. So I'd have to go to someone else's and take their tea leaf. Kevin is asking if I am vegan. I'm not vegan, I'm picky. I don't eat meat, and there are many seafoods I don't eat. So basically, I tell people I'm vegetarian, but I'm not vegetarian because I eat seafood and dairy products. The seafoods that I do eat, I can like probably count on my hand. That is crab, shrimp, scallop, salmon, and tuna. The rest of the seafood, oh, I can do clams. I mean, just a little. But other than those seafood, I usually don't eat. And I prefer vegetables. But I'm very picky with my vegetables too. Like, I don't like bitter lemon. Like, that tastes so horrible to me. Bitter lemon. Have you ever had bitter lemon? That's terrible. However, my sensei said that if I am going to go into mediumship, I need to change my diet to vegan if I'm going to do a reading that day. Because frequency of animal products affect when I do past life reading and connecting with spirits of the past. Especially, he said, eggs are the worst. Eggs are, because it's plural, eggs are the worst because eggs have a really low frequency. And so when you consume eggs, it like lowers your frequency. When your frequency and your vibration is lower, you have a tendency to connect with spirits that are not that good. My phone is blowing up. One moment. Just hanging out. It's bitter melon, not lemon. Oh yeah, bitter melon. Sorry, I can't even talk. Bitter melon. And my friend said she had lao lao last night. I hope it was like not vegetarian lao lao, because I would be like, thanks for the invite. And she's I guess she's watching me. So yeah. Okay, I don't want to say eggs are bad, Kevin. Eggs are not good to consume if you are going to do past life reading and connect with spirits that have passed, because eggs lower your frequency, and when you have a lower frequency, you have a tendency to connect with the spirits that are not nice. Asa says, when will you stream the trivia game? I played the 4 o'clock one. I did play the 4 o'clock one. I didn't go live then. I was just lying in my bed over there taking a nap, and then I did. So the trivia game is at 10 and 4 in Hawaii. Yeah, Kevin. Oh, wait. Rosario says, sorry, my son didn't mean. We met at a 2011 YouTube meetup in Roppongi. Oh, that was... Is that the one with Kat McDowell? And who else was there? That other girl that starts with an S. Yes, the bunk bed is my bed, Kevin. Sometimes I sleep on top. Sometimes I sleep on the bottom. It all depends on how I feel. If I want to sleep up there, I sleep up there. If I want to sleep down there, I sleep down there. Rosario, I vaguely remember. That's the one with Give Me a Break Band, right? And Hiko Simon was there. I met Hiko Simon then. And all the YouTubers from back in the days. Everyone was so nice. That was like when I was at my peak YouTube days, when I would easily have 300 views in like a day after I uploaded a video. You know what I get now? I get like 50. Yes, Hiko, Victor, and tons of older YouTubers. Yes, I was at that event. That was probably me that you did meet. I still have the poster everyone signed. Oh, wow. So you have my autograph. Not that it's worth anything right now. That's cool. What was I talking about? I forgot what I thought I was talking about. I have such squirrel moments. I wish I could focus a little better. Kevin says Stanley Chang. Yes, I know Stanley Chang. All right, let's see what this message is. She said you're not as interesting as My Little Pony and wants to change the channel. No, Melody! So my friend has a little girl, and I guess they're watching my live stream, and Melody doesn't think that I'm interesting, so she's going to change it to My Little Pony. I'm interesting like My Little Pony, too. It's okay. You can change the channel. That's fine. Asa says, I'm a guy, so I don't understand, but does a woman's monthly cycle affect clairvoyance? That is a really good question. I should write this question down and ask my teacher when I get the chance. Questions to ask. Does menstrual cycle affect Claire? I really need to get better at spelling. Anyways, all right, I took notes, so next time I see my teacher, I can get the answer to that, because I do not have the answer to that. It's a good question. I'm not sure. Oh, I don't know if you heard this, but you know how I said that, like, visualizing the purple rain coming down and, like, flushing out and clearing your system is one way to, clear negative energies. My teacher also said that consuming purple things is also a way to raise your vibration and raise your frequency level. So that's like purple sweet potato, like the Okinawan sweet potato, purple cabbage, purple carrots, acai, and you know my favorite, red wine. Red wine. Oh yeah, and eggplant. Yes, an eggplant. And red wine. My favorite of those is probably the acai and red wine. You know the day that my teacher said that to me, I went and had like an eggplant parmesan for dinner. Oh yeah, you guys haven't. Oh yeah, purple Skittles candy. Yes, purple like grape juice or whatever. Wait, I still don't know what I should have for dinner. I need a hair tie thing. I lost the one I usually use. I don't know where it is. Purple Skittles candy, purple Kool-Aid. Wouldn't wine dull the senses? Asks Rosario. I asked about this, like, you know, consuming alcohol and like doing readings. He said to a certain point it's actually helpful because it relaxes you. And when you're in a more relaxed state, it's easier to connect and read and heighten your psychic abilities. Now, not when you're like totally drunk, like that's not good, but yeah, a little bit of alcohol is okay, says my teacher. Thanks, teacher. I guess that's like, I don't know, kind of cool. Where is my hair tie? I'm gonna put it up. It's hot, and I'm in long sleeve. And yeah, my pendant. Let's see. Any other questions? If not, able. Okay, able. I can do able. Able. Let me write that down here. Able. Able. Rosario sends me back to my Navy days. Asa, I'm heading out to watch the sunset. Catch you next time. All right. I gotta look at the sunset too, I guess. Kevin's asking, what's the next topic? I don't know. I'm looking at my notes and I feel like I'm running out of things to tell you guys. So I might do the like how to properly ground and how to properly center, because every video I'm kind of like, so in a nutshell, this is what you do. But there's actually like more to that, and maybe I'll do that. I'm not sure. Or I could do live readings to practice my psychic ability. So what I can do is like, if you have a question, or I might just do a general question and be like, what does Kevin that lives in Kapolei, currently in Honolulu, need to hear now? What message does Kevin need to hear now? And I can pull a card and give you the message that my guides, spirits, and angels are telling me I need to relay to you. So yeah, maybe live readings. I've done 2 of those, and yeah, I might do a live reading. I like doing that because I feel helpful. Like, oh, so and so that lives in Idaho or something, right? Like, this is the message that the guides are telling me to tell you. Maybe I'll do that. All right. That's it for this. I don't know if it's called an episode. Thanks for watching, and hope to catch you again soon. Oh, Abel says, what can I do to become more attentive, less distracted when trying to accomplish a goal? That, to me, that's just... Okay, let's just do this then. All right. Abel in Yokosuka, Japan's question is, what can I do to become more attentive, less distracted when trying to accomplish a goal? Yes, Khalil, late to the game again. Do you even have that, like, little bell thing? The little bell thing is supposed to tell you, like, you know, when I'm on. Okay. So this is the card for you, Abel. So yeah, definitely practice. This is the cards telling me is that you need to practice meditating. Have you ever done meditating? Like for me, when someone told me, oh, like you should meditate, I was like, screw you, I don't want to do that because it's like so hard. In my brain, I was like, it's so hard to meditate. And then I came across this, yeah, see, never, because I was a never meditator before too. Like only like literally this past week have I really started to meditating, and I use this app. It's called Insight Timer. Insight Timer. You can. I fall asleep trying to meditate. Insight Timer. It's called Insight Timer, and what you can do is they have the timer feature where you can set it for like meditation for 2 minutes, and you can start really like even 1 minute, like just try for 1 minute, and there's no right or wrong when you do the meditation. So just try a small pace. It's not like, okay, like sit there for 5 minutes and meditate. Sometimes when I meditate, I use the same app, and they have the guided one. And so you can even add me a friend as a friend on here, because I'm able to see, like, my friend, right, Micah, he meditated to deep theta meditation like 6 hours ago. So they have guided meditation as well. And when you like click on it, like, wow, oh my gosh, Micah, he did a 50-minute meditation. Or like, here's another one. It's 30 minutes, and if it says guided, that means there's a person talking, and the person talking will be like, okay, now focus your energy on here, and then imagine this and let go of that. And like, there's some that are as short as 5 minutes. Like that's what I started with. I started with the 2-minute timer, and like when you do the timer one, it's like, it's just dead silent, and that's just you and your thoughts. If you use the guided one, then there's someone talking to you, like telling you, oh, these are the things that you can focus on or let go or imagine or whatever. So I highly recommend this app, Insight Timer. And anybody who's watching, you can add me as a friend on Insight Timer, and I will accept it because I have a list of the people that watch. Because there's other people that are trying to add me. I'm like, I don't know who you are. Anyways, yeah, try that. And it says matching vibration for you, Abel. So I'm going to read what that says in the book. It says matching vibration. So matching vibration. It's so hot. It says, when you want to call something into your life, check how you are keeping your thoughts and vibrations in alignment with that which you desire. You will attract resonating energies. So raise your frequency through visualization, mantras, or affirmative action that will allow you to meet your desire at the same vibration. Yeah, meditate. Yes. I mean, basically, that's kind of what it's saying, right? I don't know. Like, and your affirmation is, I align with the desires I wish to manifest in my life and surround myself with positive energies. So yeah. You will attract resonating energies, so raise your frequency through visualization, mantras, or affirmative actions. Then you will be able to accomplish your goals. I hope that was helpful. Just definitely check that app out. I was never a meditator before. If someone's like, oh, did you meditate? Like, you know, ever since I got into this whole spiritual thing, like, I'm like, no, I don't meditate. That thing is like, no, we don't do that stuff. But ever since I got the app, and I allowed myself to be like, hey, baby step, 1 minute of silence. Where does my mind go? Let it go wherever it wants to go. If I'm thinking about this, that's fine. Or 1 minute or 2 minutes of meditation, and I'm just going to focus on what I want in my life. Okay, this is what I want. This is what I want. This is what I want to manifest in my reality. And just think about what it is you want for those 2 minutes. And you can use the timer, or you can use the guided one where someone is going to tell you things. And you can pick. So try that out. All right. All right, Khalil, are you still there? I hope that was helpful, Abel. All right, I think I lost Khalil. I was gonna do Khalil a favor and give the Cliff Note version of the bomb box, but I guess he left. Yes, Abel, try to attune more. And yeah, when I feel like wasting time and sitting around and end up getting scatterbrained and I'm not able to finish anything I start. Abel, I don't know your gender, because I can help you with that. If Khalil can watch the video from the beginning. Yeah, Khalil, go watch it from the beginning. No, I'm just saying because I know Khalil like in my real life, if that makes any sense. Oh, okay, Abel is male. Well, I was going to tell you something that like a female brain does, but if you're male, then that wouldn't really pertain to you unless you are an older male. Because what happens, this is not related to all the spiritual talk, but maybe it is. What happens is the female brain and the male brain, like the female brain operates like this until a certain point of time. Okay, let's go from here. Like here's female girl and here's a boy, and then they like grow up, right? And the female brain operates like this, and the male brain operates like this. And as they get older, they like eventually like switch. So like older male brains are actually kind of like a younger female brain, and an older female actually has a younger male brain operation. Does that make sense? Okay, this is not something that I like studied or anything. It's just something that I came across about someone who did like extensive study on the female male brain. So Abel, what happens is that for females, the female brain, the way it operates is that, oh, I need to take care of this and 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 this. And the way we get things done in the female brain is that we do a little bit of this, and oh, that one's calling out louder. So for example, like you're like cleaning the living room, but then there's like something on the stove, so you need to go tend to that. But then there's like a pillow out of place, so you have to go fix that. And that's kind of how the female brain operates, because it gets pulled in many directions, and that's how we get things done. A typical healthy male brain, the way they get things done is they focus on a target, and they're like, I'm going to go to the hardware store 7 trips. I'm going to make it 7 trips just to fix that one faucet. Like, a female would be like, oh, we'll just go to the hardware store when we go out to that way later, next week. A male brain is like, I set out to fix the faucet, so I'm going to fix the faucet, whatever it takes, I'm going to fix the faucet right now. And then like multiple trips to the hardware store just to like get that fixed. Female brain would think, just, this thing is talking louder to me, so I need to care for this. Or, anyways. That was totally off topic. But that's something else I learned in a different class about the female brain and the male brain. And I feel it all the time. I'm like, oh my goodness, that thing's talking to me. I need to go tend to that. And at some point, it switches. So I don't know. how old you are, but maybe your brain. It has nothing to do with like femininity or masculinity or like that you're like no longer like masculine or anything like that. It's just something that the brain does or goes through. Says people that have done extensive research on the brain. All right, any questions? If not, I'm gonna go do some meditation and go figure out what I want to do for dinner. Good morning, teacher, says VEERAVICH Boonsuk. Where are you watching from? I have a note of like where everybody watched from, and I would like to know so I can like add it in here where you're watching from. And it says good morning. It's like not morning here. It's like 6 p.m. like dinner time for me. So I don't know where you're watching from. I would like to know. No answer. And it's just a delay. It's like, I wish the chat was a little bit faster. YouTube needs to upgrade its servers. No response. Alright, I guess, oh wait, hold on. I'm in California. Alright, California. I've been to California many times because I like Disneyland. Well, that's not the only reason why I go to California, but I've been to California. I went to UCLA for summer school one summer. That was fun. Alright. It's time for me to go. I need to go figure out what I want to do for dinner. Wow, there's 7 people watching. I swear the first time I was like, oh, I need to go, was like only 3 people watching. There's 7 people watching now. But it is 6 p.m. and I need to go figure out what to do for dinner. Maybe something purple. Alright, thanks for watching. And again, if you joined halfway through and missed things, this live stream is available in my playlist. It's not going to be on my regular channel. It's kind of hidden. They're unlisted because I feel like these live talks with you have a different feel from the videos that I put up on YouTube. So if you want to watch other videos about me talking about all this spiritual stuff, go check it out in the playlist. All right. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I will go live again tomorrow. See you. And stop.